Hi, teachers, and welcome to this school year's final installment of Lesson Gems for me, Brother Lammers. I have the lesson that is assigned for Tuesday, May the 27th, or the lesson in your seminary teacher curriculum that is lesson number 68, or Doctrine and Covenants, section 51. So let's get right into it. I love again, for the last time this school year, the new arrangement of these teacher lessons. The curriculum team I am so grateful for them and how they've set these up. So remember, we have the desired outcome of the lesson to help our students understand that they can be faithful, be just, and wise stewards. So let's talk about what this is. And so for a readiness, what I'm going to do is I'm going to write the word stewardship on the board, and then I'm going to invite them to do the same in their journals. And let's set a baseline. Let's get a baseline of what it is that we are talking about in section number 51 when the Lord's talking about a just, wise steward. So what is a steward? Elder Kauze starts with the stewardship definition here. But then to expand upon stewardship, just the thought jumped into my mind, and I want my students to link in their scriptures to section 51, the word stewardship, the word steward, to, Brother Wilcox's talk, O Youth of the Noble Birthright. And this is from October of 2024. And then I want them to look for, I have a couple of things highlighted, but again, look for what it is a stewardship or the responsibility of a stewardship from God or a responsibility from God. But I really love this part down here. We are talking about an inheritance that we receive as we are a joint heir with Christ because of our covenant relationship with Him. So if we've made covenants and we have a covenant relationship with Jesus Christ, what are we stewards over? And so then we can finish these last couple of paragraphs and use the For Strength of Youth to get into the definition of truly what is a steward or stewardship with Jesus Christ. And so moving forward, we go into a little bit of context, looking for section 51, verses 1 through 4. This is what Elder Partridge taught and what he's looking for. Look for these in verses 1 through 4. Then bringing it into verse number 19, make sure that they have highlighted this bolded statement that helps them understand the reason why. And then I love this part specifically. This part specifically, activity A, because it brings it to the Savior. So if I'm going to be doing this activity, I'm going to have this written on the board, but in this way. I want them to see that, let's look at how the Savior models this. So I'm going to have these scriptures written on the board, or I'm going to have this slide on the board or up on the screen if possible, because it says find an example as you read these things, but here's what you're going to do as you read these specific verses. So whether it's written on the board or it's on the screen right here, that's how I want them to go in and to find it the way the Savior does it. Then lastly, I want them to take it home. As we wrap up the end of the year, what do we want to have a stewardship over this summer? Personal reading, our personal prayers. What can I do to keep the momentum that I've built, or how can I create a habit that's going to be a blessing unto me and to those around me as I take a stewardship or an ownership over my personal spirituality and my conversion to Jesus Christ? Teachers, thank you. Thank you so much. I can't say it enough. You are incredible. You are truly saviors on Mount Zion, and you are miracles unto your students and to those around you. We love you so much here, and we are looking forward to being with you again next fall if you're with us. Again, thank you for all that you do.